Hi guys, Grandpa P the Science G here to give you another science lesson. I'm going to do a couple things today, and it's pretty quick, but uh, it'll give you something to do. The first one I'm going to show you is a science thing that I did on Valentine's Day with my students when I was teaching fourth and fifth grade, and they sent secret messages to their boyfriend or their girlfriend, and most of them wanted to do it, and some of them were kind of funny, the messages they sent. And I won't tell you what they sent because if you ever do it in your class on Valentine's Day, you can play those kind of tricks on your girlfriend, anyway, or boyfriend. So to get started, the first thing you need is baking soda, and you need grape juice, and I use Welch's grape juice, 100% grape juice, and water. And what you need is a measuring cup. And what you do is you take a container like this, and you put 1/3 water, 1/3 cup of water in the container. And then you take your baking soda and you put 1/3 cup of baking soda, and you mix it in, and you put the top on the container, or if you want you can stir it, but I just kind of shake it up. And then I poured it into this little container that I use that's a little easier than dipping in the jar. So I already got it all made up here, and I'm putting it over here to use. And I put the grape juice in this little container too because it's easier. And you also need Q-tips and index cards. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write you a message. I take the index card and I take my Q-tip, and I hope you guys can see this okay. I'll bring it a little closer so you can see it. And you're going to see less of me but more of what I'm doing. So you take your Q-tip and you open up the little container with your baking soda and water solution all stirred up, and you dip the Q-tip right in there, and then you write a secret message. And I'm going to write that message to you. And you got to make sure you get it all stirred up pretty good. Okay. Now, you should let it sit for about 3 or 4 minutes so that the index card absorbs the baking soda and water solution, so that when you paint, you have to have a little paintbrush, like I borrowed one of Grandma's. And you get your grape juice ready, okay, and you dip the paintbrush in the grape juice. Yeah, I gotta let this dry a little bit, because if you don't let it dry, it doesn't soak into the paper, and that's the whole way it reveals the message, because the grape juice will not go into the carbon, into the baking soda and the water solution. So it kind of stays outside of that message you wrote. And that's how you can read the message. And I'll show you right now. It's still a little wet, but I'm going to blot it a little bit. And then I'm going to take my grape juice like this. And I don't know how well you can see the card, but I'm going to paint the grape juice across here. And see what happens. Okay. My message is coming out, and I'm going to show you. See if you can read it. I don't know if you can or not. I-L-O-V-E-U. Y-O-U. Can you read that? It looks backwards on on my camera, but I'm hoping it's coming out good on the video. And that's how you send a secret message. So that's the first one that we did, and I'll let that dry a little and then show you again at the end, and maybe you'll see it better after it dries. Okay, the next one is really easy, and if your mom or dad takes you down to the beach on a real cool night and it's kind of chilly and cold and your hands get cold, there's a quick way to warm them up, and Grandpa's going to show you. You take 2 AA batteries. You know what a AA battery is. It looks like that. I'm taking 2 of them. And you take some aluminum foil and just rip off a little bit. And you line the batteries up with head and head and tail and tail, just like that. And then you lay the, let's see if I can get this down farther so you can see what I'm doing here. You lay the batteries on the aluminum foil like that, and then you wrap them up like this, and then you twist the ends together real tight like that, so you have a real tight fit. And then you hold on to the batteries like this, and before you know it, you'll feel how nice and warm your hands are going to get, because that heats the batteries. The batteries heat up the aluminum foil because it makes a connection. It completes the circuit between the 2 batteries, and when it does that, it warms the batteries up. The aluminum foil serves as a conductor of energy, and it conducts the positive ends to the negative ends of the battery. And when it does that, it completes a circuit. And that circuit gets very, very warm. And I want to tell you something. It gets so warm sometimes you can hardly hold it. But you can do it and try it on your own and see how nice and warm your hands get. So that's an instant hand warmer on those cool nights that Mom or Dad takes you down to the ocean, and your hands get a little cold. It's a quick way to warm your hands up. And if you ever go skiing, that's another thing you can do, is take a couple of AA's of aluminum foil when your hands get cold, or wrap it up and get your hands warm. So that's it for today. That's Grandpa P, the Science G, signing out. We'll see you again soon. Love you guys. Bye-bye.